I watched Motor City. Let's talk about it. Motor City is an action thriller starring Alan Rickman, who plays a Detroit auto worker who is framed by a gangster who's played by Ben Foster. He seeks his revenge with Shailene Woodley as his love interest. Now, this review is going to be a little different because there's going to be a lot of categories that I can't really talk about, so I'm just going to kind of go off the dome, and I literally just got home from watching this. This movie was paced pretty good. I think that the beginning of the movie was a little bit more slow than I would have really liked for it to be, but other than that, I think that once the action picked up, the movie did a really, really good job at keeping the pace going, and it also did that thing that, I forget the name of it, I'll put the name up here. It's when the beginning of the movie is the end of the movie. And Uncharted 2 is one of the very first things I remember seeing that in. If you guys know, the beginning of Uncharted 2 actually starts like right in the middle of the game. And I think that that's really interesting. And with this movie being high impact action, it's only about an hour, 49 minutes, I think. It progresses pretty good, I'd say. It's got a lot of action, so it's good. It's well paced. Now, it's gonna be hard for me to talk about the characters and acting in this one because they almost don't talk at all. And that was one thing that I found about this movie very, very interesting. This movie heavily relied on action, music, set pieces, and body language to tell the story. There was little to no dialogue whatsoever. So it's gonna be hard for me to talk about the actual acting in this, but I can still say that it was done pretty good. I felt all of the emotions that these characters were trying to portray and everything, and I think that the soundtrack for this movie was very fun. We'll talk about that more later, but, you know, the soundtrack kind of goes with this. It all kind of just comes together to make this really cool, almost action-packed music video. It's like a bunch of music videos smashed together that's all one story, and I think that it worked phenomenally. Is that a word? Phenomenon. For the visuals, we're going to talk about the actual fighting and action. There was a lot of really, really cool fight scenes in this movie. There was a lot of unique just action. There's a lot of unique action in this movie. I don't want to say too much again because then that'll be breaking our spoiler rules. We try not to spoil here on our super duper reviews. But yeah, another thing I want to say is, I know it seems like it's been every movie, but now it's really starting to seem like it's every movie. This movie was gory as hell. This movie was really gory, really violent, and it seems like, I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, but it seems like that the violent, gory gore, real over-the-top gore, is starting to kind of leave horror and enter even the action. There was a couple parts in this movie that I was like, holy shit, you know. I thought this movie was very unique. The soundtrack was very, very good. There's going to be a lot of songs that a lot of people know and love. It plays a lot of, you know, copyrighted. It plays a lot of, like, mainstream media throughout the years. I think it's set in, like, the 70s, and then some time goes on or something like that. And so there's a lot of music that worked really, really well with this movie, and I think it just, altogether, this movie was freaking awesome. And again, sorry that this one's kind of shorter, but this is kind of one of those movies, again, where there's not too much to talk about because of the type of movie it was. Little dialogue and super over-the-top action. This is one of those movies that I kind of want to just get out here, tell you guys that it's pretty good. It's fun to watch, you know. Drum roll, please. Did I like this movie? I think you guys already know the answer to that. Yes, I liked this movie. I would highly recommend this movie to not everybody, but for most people. I think that this movie's kind of a breath of fresh air. It's pretty cool to see something different. And again, the very little dialogue, almost no dialogue, was kind of cool. Lets you focus on the action, lets you focus what's going on the screen. This movie was good. I would watch this movie again, and I will probably watch this movie again. I think this is a movie that I'd like to show some of my friends, maybe even. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I should have another review coming up today. A Pinocchio Unstrung, I think. And then I should have a Assassin's Creed video being uploaded today, I think. I'm not sure. But, like always, if you guys would like to be notified and see when I upload more videos. Maybe drop a subscription, drop a sub, and turn on post notifications. It is free to do that, and it lets you guys know when I upload videos. You guys can check out all the crazy shit that I do here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. It helps out the channel, and it lets me know what types of videos you guys like the best. Did you guys agree with what I said about this movie? Let me know down in the comments below. Comment. Let me know. Did you disagree? Did you hate this movie? Are you excited to go see this movie? Let me know what you are thinking in the comments. I'd like to talk. I'd like to chit chat. I'd like to talk about it. Twitch.tv/scooter_booter_ is where I live stream almost every single day. Or if you're more of a social media type person, check out my Instagram. My Instagram is linked down there too. You can see pictures of my little adventures. You get a sneak peek of movie reviews and a sneak peek of the stuff and events that I do in my monthly vlogs on the Instagram. All of the things that I talked about or credit and all the music that you hear is going to be credited down in the description. Everything's down in the description. Anything important should be down there. If there's anything you saw that I talked about in this video that you would like to use for one of your videos, please feel free. Just don't forget to credit me. Please, 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 don't forget, YouTube is a community, not a competition. Let's help each other out and have fun doing so. But that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever it ends up being. I love you guys. Stay cool. Scoot out. Noggin.